Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo has apologized to Nigeria over the demolition of Nigeria High Commission building in Accra, the country's capital, last weekend. Akufo-Addo, who apologized to Nigeria during a telephone chat with President Muhammadu Buhari, also said he has ordered an investigation into the incident. A statement by President's Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, said some suspects have been arrested in connection with the incident. The statement read, President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana on Tuesday spoke with President Muhammadu Buhari, expressing a sincere apology for demolition of the building on premises of Nigeria High Commission in Accra, Ghana. In a telephone call, the Ghanaian president told President Muhammadu Buhari that he had directed full-scale investigation into the incident. Also, Speaker of Nigerian House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila said Nigeria need to take appropriate measure against Ghana on the incident. He also said individuals who trample on the diplomatic rights and privilege of Nigeria and Nigerians in foreign land should be taught a lesson. About 200 Nigerians stranded in South Africa will be evacuated home soon. They have to pay $840 for economy class, and business class will go for $1,350 equivalent. The evacuation is expected to be carried out by Air Peace. Over 4,000 Nigerians are stranded in various countries as a result of global lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. As at the first week of May 2020, about 447 stranded and some other Nigerians are registered with the High Commission and Consulate in Pretoria and Johannesburg for evacuation. Confirming the arrangement, Nigerian ambassador to South Africa, Ambassador Kabiru Bala, said efforts are on to ensure smooth evacuation of the passengers. Bala, however, said there were some outstanding logistics that has to be addressed. He, however, hopeful that the challenge will be overcome. President Nigerian Citizen Association Prince Benjamin Okoli said, going by the circular released by the Nigerian Consulate General, Nigerians are hopeful that they will be flying back to Nigeria as stated. Okoli also confirmed the payment will be made to airline towards the evacuation exercise. According to the arrangement announced by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, a minimum of 1,000 Nigerians will be brought back home weekly. About 500 passengers will be landing in Abuja, and another 500 is scheduled for Lagos. The Senate Committee on Power has accused Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) of falsehood by excusing itself from being partly responsible for the country power problem. This was brought to the fore at the close of investigative hearing organized by the Senate Committee to get to the root of Nigerian power crisis with a view of addressing them. The representative of Electricity Generating and Distribution Company had their session with the committee, but the highlight of the event was the submission by the representative of the TCN, Edmund Heja, who said indiscipline on the part of the DISCO and GENCO, as well as Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading Company, was responsible for Nigerian woes in power sector.
It was inefficiency that made people to show enthusiasm on privatization. Never expect power always, never. Let people who know how to handle this thing, and people who are rejoicing, including my humble self. Let us try people who are business oriented. But it never happened. When they took over, it became a different thing altogether. And that's what translates to this figure we are seeing today. Everybody's action encourages DISCO performance while persuading the government to subsidize inefficiency in the market with the intervention. If you give invoice to your customers and they didn't pay, and there's no way you can coerce them to pay, you didn't persuade them to pay. Why? Because you know that the big father will bring something from somewhere to bridge the gap. Now you cross your leg and do whatever you like. At the end of the day, you look upon government, bring the money. And that's what prompted intervention.
He therefore suggested that the power sector need to be self-sustaining.
The government must stop encouraging poor performance by market through periodic intervention, else the essence of privatization is defeated. The DISCO's request for cost-inflative tariff should be considered based on their performance. Now, there's one information here. Some DISCOs do what we call asset stripping. This asset stripping means they will not use the whole of their network to receive the power we're talking about. And by the time they distribute the energy collected over their overhead, and now you discover that they are running at a loss. And that's virtual loss. Virtual loss in the sense that you have not used all your capex. You have used a fraction of it, but you want to have 100% return. And that is an issue. Call it gaming. Just as some of the GENCOs will also declare, my units are available. By the time you call them to come up with this unit, they give you flimsy excuses. It's not available. There's a switch problem and all that.
In his submission, the chairman of Senate Committee on Power, Senator Gabriel Suswan, accused the TCN of bias in stating the actual cause of the power crisis.
We don't want biased presentation here. One fact, even the Minister of Finance, when he presented, he accepted that there's a problem and the entire value chain needs to be reset. So let us not think that this goes. We've heard that people are tired of that. People pay 1.3 trillion, and the only money that went to discos is a small fragment of that money. Most of the monies that are paid went to gas suppliers and to GENCOs. Have they ramped up that generation as encapsulated the performance agreement that they signed with BP? Of course, no. This is the presentation from BP. You are supposed to know that. You are supposed to educate people on it, not to come and present a one-sided presentation. This you should do better, given your experience and the length of time you've stayed. Yes, we have problems, serious problem with the DISCOs. So do we have serious problem with transmission and DISCOs?
On her part, Executive Secretary of the Association of Power Generating Company, Dr. Joy Ogaji, said that the situation is so negative that the new investors are scared of coming in.
Challenges. What are our solutions? Because we are tired. 6 years. A child that is 6 years old is still crawling. You have to look for either take him to the imam or take him to the pastor for prayers and deliverance. This is more than six years. So we too were worried. Our investors are losing confidence in us, and new ones are afraid of touching us. But I was talking with the NDPAC. When we travel abroad for conferences, the Nigerian table, nobody comes near their investors. They don't come close. You're begging, they say, we have it. And they're like, okay, I'll see you. And they all walk past. Please, let's make these things work. So, our recommendations on way forward. There should be an urgent review of the extra, which I'm glad the distinguished chairman, he told me he's working on it, and I'm very, very happy that things will turn out right.
Nigerian Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi has said he knew nothing about the crisis rocking his party or Progressive Congress at the national and state levels. The minister said he was making effort to stay away from politics. He also cautioned his supporters and Rivers people to shun violence, adding that violence was not the best way to resolve any issue. The minister said the rule of law must be respected and upheld at all times. These were contained in a statement made available to journalists in Abuja. On the crisis rocking his party, he said, "What is happening in APC? I don't know. What is happening in Rivers State? I don't know."
Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So ready to go to work. Let's go. I'm here. I'm working too. Yes. Okay, you just give me my whatever. I'm ready to work.
Your hoe.
My hoe. I'm ready. I'm ready. But you know what I want to plant is okra. I love okra.
New hope rises among poor farmers in Chibri community in Kuje Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory as a non-governmental organization When in Need Foundation provides seedlings and help in planting them to enhance agricultural produce. The foundation also commissioned a newly constructed access road and bridge built by them to help improve access road to farm and reduce transportation costs. Founder When in Need Foundation, Dr. Chetachi Acton, while commissioning the newly constructed road and bridge, said the foundation is committed to providing food to Nigerians and its contribution to reduce hunger in the country.
This road was a swampy road. I mean, it was, I can use the word poto, but it was real swampy and deadly. It got to a point that it was just half of the road right now. And when I saw it, what came to my mind is this COVID-19 and people dying. And the people have to farm, because if they don't farm, they cannot feed themselves, and they need a road to their farm. They had no road. So I decided to provide not only road, but also bridge for them.
Arriving a farm of about 8.6 hectares acquired by the foundation, where more than 20 youths from the community were engaged in planting of different seedlings, Dr. Tetachi said the foundation plans to feed more than 3 million Nigerians in the Sustainable Food Security Program.
This road also leads to my farm. I have a farm here, and last year I farmed and I fed over 150,000 people. So this year, with this COVID-19 going on, nobody's fighting, I decided that I am going to feed 3 million people. And in order to do that, 3 million people here in Nigeria, but in order to do that, I have to start my farm. But for me to start my farm, I also have to have a road, to get to the farm. So I did this for the people, and I also did it for myself and for the foundation, so that we can continue to give back. If this is not done, I can't give back. My passion will be taken away from me. The only thing that makes me happy, giving back to people, will be taken away from me. So I had to do it by all means necessary. We'll be sowing seeds into people's lives. So for example, if you have a farm, but you don't have any seed, I will provide you the seed for you to farm. For example, if you want to farm rice, but you have the farm, but you don't have rice, I'll provide you the rice.
Dr. Chitachi, while noting the need to save lives through agriculture, said government also has a role to play.
The government has the budget. They have budget for roads. They have budget for everything. They need to serve the people that have voted them in. People did not vote them in so that they can suffer. People voted the politicians in so that the politicians can be able to help them, and restore their lives. So right now I'm not political. Anything I'm doing is not political. I could care less how much the budget is, so long as I have done this and I will save life, and I'll save millions of lives, and I'll feed millions of people. That is what matters.
Both the community leader and the contractor have this to say about the project done by the foundation.
Madam Taimuna Anna, Munji Dadin she say, Kuma Dadin the Munji. He thank God with God, because in this global world, you cannot see somebody like Madam to come and grade this road. We've been suffering since I was kid. I think since I was kid, this place was bad. We don't have access of coming to our farm, bringing our farm products. But now, with this infrastructure you are seeing now, I think, without being told, things will move okay.
It's not just this year that this foundation is working on this road. It's like we don't have road here before for those that are trading here to their farmland, In fact, this foundation opened this road even last year. The foundation also hired me to open the road. Before the road was opened, it's like there was no road here. People were just managing themselves to find their way to the farm. So this foundation actually opened the road. There are incidences where some vehicle has to fall into the pit there. So this one gave the foundation the passion to rehire me again. that I should go and survey the road and see what exactly can be done in such a way that people's lives are safe, that people are no longer falling into the pit.
In Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.
The federal government has submitted proposed guidelines for the reopening of schools in the country to the National Assembly. Minister of State for Education Emeka Nwajuba made the presentation during the meeting with the Senate Committee on Basic and Secondary Education. Nwajuba explained ministry plan for students to resume to the lawmakers. Schools were closed down in March as part of measures to contain the spread of COVID-19 in Nigeria. According to the minister, in the document provided, they have suggested how they can move the education sector forward during this pandemic.
The chairman of Ikwere local government area, Honorable Samuel Wanosike, took newsmen around his local government area to showcase projects executed by his administration as part of his 2 years anniversary in office. The project includes Omowa Town Hall and Secondary School, Omowa Community Primary School Alo, Health Center Igrita, Police Station Obima, Market at Elele, and others. The chairman addresses people and newsmen at Isiopo, the council headquarters.
Today, our administration is 2 years old, and we are happy to report to this council that we have faithfully and consensually delivered on our developmental agenda. In the last 2 years, we utilized the resources put under our care to deliver quality infrastructure and other amenities to advance the progress of our local government area and improve the living condition of our people.
In River State, Mildred Choma, Ben TV.